We also see people making money now through community engagement, right? You see it on Instagram Reels, Instagram Lives. As you see people on TikTok, they're actually selling when they're going live. Even in YouTube, there is a YouTube Live. There's a whole community there. So you could do YouTube shopping. You could also, let's say, tag on your videos what different tools you have. So if you're using, this is a drink here, you might want to make all of these things. And if you want to make it at home, these are all the ingredients that you need. And people are making a percentage of sales from being able to collaborate with different brands, or even an affiliate ship, like let's say with a Walmart or a Target, which you see quite a bit. So you see live shopping and podcast being a very important part of the way people shop now. In fact, if you're on Amazon, you'll see the discover part of Amazon. And when you see that discover part, that actually brings up people who are Amazon influencers and affiliates and what they love, so that you can know what they're looking for. In fact, I posted today about the gloss I use, and will sell a lot of that because that's just a part of one of my revenue streams. So it really depends on what your revenue streams are that are important to you as you grow your business. It could be advertising revenue. So as you're growing your e-commerce shop, it could be more than just you selling your products. Let's say you work with somebody who is maybe a local high school volleyball champion, and they're out there speaking about, I always shop here. I look at this store, Arleti's, the ABC shop. So let's just say that's the name of your store, Arleti. And I always go here to be able to, before I go anywhere else, because this fits great into, my budget. Or it's a college student. Maybe you have a subscription because maybe you can add that into revenue streams. So these are additional streams. This is not instead of your e-commerce store, but additional things like subscriptions. Maybe you have, how you check through different products, or perhaps you have an early look. Maybe this is before it hits the sales floor, or before it's out there for the general public. You get a sneak peek, so you get to see this, and you subscribe for $2 a month because now you get a sneak peek and you get first dibs on everything. Or maybe you have auctions that you do. Perhaps you have merchandise and service revenue share. So that is, you collaborate with somebody. So if they are talking about you on their socials and on their blog, or they do videos about you, now you will share some of the revenue that they actually drive to you. Or it could be affiliate marketing, where you are endorsing things like, for example, Amazon you're working with, or Target, or Home Depot. It could be any of those large major places that will give you a percentage of sales if you showcase different products that they have on your social streams, because, or your blog, just because that might be where you have visibility. Even with social commerce, you can see that right now only 4.1% of US sales is there, and you've seen it. I know me, even though I'm not the right target market, I still go look at Instagram and I discover different things within Instagram stories. And I then go to Google afterwards, after I search it and I do a quick save of it or a link and do a little bit of research. Then I go into Google and do some deep research just to make sure that they've got great reviews. Everybody feels that they are a real viable company before I start doing business with them. So you can see just the growth there that's happening just in social commerce, which is another aspect of e-commerce. So when we talk about e-commerce, it's a really big topic. And as you're deciding where to focus your efforts, it's really important to focus on those items first, and then determine and measure whether or not they are successful for you. Because if you're not measuring, you're not marketing. $1 or 1 minute spent, that's not getting you closer to your goal, or lifting that bottom line. Is $1 or 1 minute spent too much? So that's why we have to make some really good decisions, and we need to rely on analytics and our dollar amount, knowing what our average order value is and the lifetime value. So Arleti, you will hear that, and Amy, you will hear those terms quite a bit. AOV is average order value. You always want to increase that because it's always easier to do business with a customer who already knows, likes, and trusts you. Or LTV, lifetime value. What's the lifetime value? So how many times does this customer come back? Do they bring friends and family?